Hello Capricorn and welcome to the Green Women Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is from the 27th of September to the 4th of October 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the 2-penny oracle, which I'll be using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Capricorn for the 27th of September to the 4th of October 2021. What messages, what messages are here for Capricorn for the next 2 weeks? What does Capricorn need to know at this time? So a card has already jumped out of the deck for you, which we'll keep. And we'll just see what else we can find. Let's just take that one. And that is, oh, isn't that interesting? Destructiveness and marvelousness. So in this oracle deck, marvelousness is about the splendor of divine energies, spirituality. But looking next to destructiveness, it makes me wonder if it's not about grandiosity as well. It's almost like makes me think that flying too close to the sun could have a disastrous effect. Destructiveness is about breaking things down, perhaps deliberately for a reason or simply out of carelessness. So these are potentially warning cards for you this week. You have marvelousness, which is, it's that sort of magical, that's something that really astounds. It's perhaps unexplained, but you've also got a potential here for breaking that down, or perhaps that magicalness, that marvelousness, breaking something down. Sometimes we have to tear something down in order to build anew. Often like the Tower card, when it comes up in the tarot reading, it seems very disastrous, but it's about tearing down facades and things that are not as stable, not as true as they seem, in order to rebuild. So perhaps that will come through. We'll just see when we do the rest of the reading. So let's see what's on the cards for Capricorn for the 27th of September to the 4th of October 2021. What messages are here for Capricorn for the next 2 weeks? What does Capricorn need to know at this time? And this is the 5-cent tarot that I'm using today to draw a couple of cards from. Oh, I lied. To draw an 8-card spread for you from. With the first 2 cards depicting you where you are in your current situation, and the second 2 cards highlighting the challenges that you may be facing at this time, with the following 2 cards offering you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the last two cards, which may reveal your possible outcome to this time period. Certainly shows the energies that you'll be moving towards. So let's see what fell out. That's the Devil. And you have the Six of Needles, where you are. The Five of Matches, and the Emperor is your challenge. The Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is your guidance. And you move towards the Page of Matches and the Queen of Needles. And you've got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So that's lovely, happy energy as well. So I get a sense you're moving now from a time or a situation that has become stale or has proven to be not as authentic or as healthy as appeared. The Devil's about being sucked into something or drawn into something appealing, but which becomes negative, it becomes toxic. It's about addiction and toxic relationships. And with the Six of Needles next to it, it's almost, to me, I get a sense of, you're moving from that. You're being helped out of a situation in which you have felt tied down or trapped in. The Devil sort of, this is quite different pictures, but this sort of indicates the two minions, if you were, that are tied to the Devil with these rather spiky looking ropes. But if you look carefully, these bonds are far looser than they seem. So this sense of being trapped in something is an illusion. The freedom is about a decision to go. And this Six of Needles here is lovely because it sort of shows any transition. This is about a transition that's aided. So a way out is assisted. So that's sort of really good. It's about finding your way out of something. And perhaps we can put the destructiveness right there at the beginning. It's almost like realizing that a situation you're in is not good for you and you've found the help to move on from that. And your challenge is to take this chaos or this difficulty that's arisen from a misalignment of wills. It's almost like that fighting, that sparring, that competition that one has sometimes. I get a sense today it's more about your own energies within you being in conflict. And the challenge is to align your desires and your energies to get everything on the same page or sort of moving towards the same direction in order to bring order. So this is a card of chaos, as is this, by the way. And you have here the Emperor, so it's your challenge is to move from a state of chaos and confusion to ordered, to a state of orderliness, to a state where you feel in control again. So this whole thing here is about you not in control and getting aided transition to overcome your sort of a toxic and chaotic situation, to find control again, to find order and to be in your own power, to be in control of your own life again. And, the Emperor speaks about doing things in an ordered, strategical fashion and, sort of opposite to these two cards here. And your guidance is very positive. It sort of shows that there is a wonderful new potential for you to find contentment, to joy, happiness again. And your task is to sift out what is genuine and what is not. The Seven of Cups is about illusions, and as is the Devil. This is really a fascinating sort of spread, really. It's quite exciting. So you know, your guidance is look for the one true thing that brings you joy, and it's in direct alignment with the Emperor, which is about tradition, strategic thinking, orderliness, what brings you back into control. So it's, you need to sift out from what is pie in the sky, if you will, what is an illusion, and find that one cup that is truly tangible. So it's about, you know, a lot of possibilities here for finding joy, but most of them will evaporate or are insubstantial, and it's about finding the one that is true. So it's about, you know, if you think of that story about that that Aesop's fable about the puppy dog that lost the true thing for grasping at shadows. So, you know, sort of it's find the aspect, the potential that is substance to it, and don't allow yourself to be deluded into thinking that things are not, that things are, you know, better than they are, or it's, you know, it's using your noggin, your discernment, your you know, your experience and strategic thinking in order to sift out of a lot of nonsense and garbage and pull out that one true potential for joy. And the marvelousness card, I mean, this to me today is more about illusions and things that seem greater than they are. It's about, you know, you needing to, in making this transition, you need to really be discerning and find that true, substantial potential for joy and contentment and happiness, fulfillment. And you're moving towards I get a sense of finding your passion again for something. You may have lost it in a toxic situation. It's about finding that direction, that passion, and moving towards it, and finding again that you have that discernment, that good judgment, and sense of level-headedness, keeping your head above the clouds, keeping a clear mind. So this very positive, because you move away from an illusionary situation, which may seem full, you know, that it brings you joy and contentment, but is actually not good for you, that it's actually toxic for you, that it's full of conflict and chaos. And finding that there's an aspect or a true potential for joy, and that reignites your passion, your desire, your focus, your intention to get where you want to be, and you come out of the situation wiser than before. The Queen of Needles, or the Queen of Swords, is someone who's learned through her heartache, learned through her difficulties. So you come out on top, clear-headed, logical, discerning, and also here, you know, sort of feeling that you've achieved something, that you have found that contentment and happiness and fulfillment that you were looking for. So that's really amazing reading, really. I mean, the cards are amazing. It's fascinating. So, you know, you have an opportunity now to transition or to move away from something that is chaotic and that may have seemed very fulfilling and attractive, but has proven to be something that just brings chaos, conflict, competition, and a sense of unempowerment. Leaving that behind and focusing on a strategic plan in order to find a true happiness which fills you with that passion for life again and brings you to a point where you realize you've learned your lessons, you've gained wisdom, and you're now more discerning than before, level-headed, your head's above the clouds, and you're happy. So there you have it, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and then have a good 2 weeks, and God bless you till we meet again.